Alright, let's do this, right? Alright. What's up, everybody? Chris here, again with C2 Wrestling. And today, you guys hopefully just watched NXT Takeover New Orleans. And if you didn't, it's okay, because we're about to do the results and reactions. So, let's get started. So, the first match of the night ended up being the ladder match for the inaugural North American Championship. And it was a great way to start a show, I'm not even going to lie. One of the best ladder matches I've seen in quite a long time, if not one of the best. You had so many amazing spots. There's way too many to even just describe right now in such a short amount of time. But ultimately, you actually had Adam Cole win the title as the first ever inaugural North American champion. Which you guys remember, if you guys watched my predictions, I said it was going to be EC3. And I was wrong, but I'm okay with that. You know, Adam Cole, he's definitely going to do great with the title, and it's going to be hopefully a good run. But there was a lot of carnage that entire match. I'm not even going to lie. But actually, there was a lot of carnage throughout the whole show, but that one specifically, there was a lot right there. The next match ended up being the women's championship match between Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler. And you know, that one had a lot to had to set continue to match the bar that was set with that ladder match, and they were able to. You know, it was a little slower pace, obviously, than the match before and everything. But you had a couple nice spots there, but just some crazy stuff there, especially when Baszler, her shoulder was supposed to be dislocated, and put it back in the socket by running into the ring post. As far as I can recall, I've never seen that happen before. Let's use a ring post to put my shoulder back into place. That was crazy right there. And then you ultimately ended up seeing Shayna Baszler knock out Ember Moon. She just passed out. So if you guys do remember, I did say Baszler was going to win. And the way they did it didn't make Ember Moon look weak a whole lot. Not really, actually, because she passed out. So I do expect to see her in a main roster debut either Monday or Tuesday. So or actually probably tomorrow for the Battle Royal. But she was in the Royal Rumble anyway. So if you guys remember the Royal Rumble, you had Raw, SmackDown, NXT women there. So she'll probably be there tomorrow, definitely. But I would expect to see her on TV Monday or Tuesday. So we'll have to wait and see for that. The next match ended up being the tag team triple threat for the tag team titles, as well as the Dusty Road Classic final. This one was I enjoyed how they kind of portrayed it, or how they did it. I thought it was funny. It was a good match. Obviously Adam Cole went through almost 40 minutes. I think not quite 40 minutes, probably 35, of just getting his ass kicked in that first match, and so he was pretty much useless for the Undisputed Era. No joke. He was literally, I believe it was Authors Pain threw him through a table, and he was pretty much useless for the rest of the night. And you ultimately did see the Undisputed Era win, but not how I thought they were going to. You ended up having Roderick Strong turn on his tag team partner, the UK champion Pete Dunne. So turning heel in the process, having Undisputed Era retain and joining them in that group. You guys remember, I don't remember specifically how long ago on NXT, but Undisputed Era did have hey, you want to join us? And he was like, no, I'm okay. And so eventually, right now, he joined them. So now you have technically a 4, even though Bobby Fish is still out with his injury. So it's going to probably be 3 on TV, but Undisputed Era is pretty strong looking right now. Pun not intended, I thought. The next match ended up being the NXT Championship match between the champion Andre Cien Almas and Aleister Black. This one was a very hard-hitting affair, I'm not gonna lie. They beat the crap out of each other. It was crazy. I enjoyed probably the finisher. I enjoyed so much, because Zelina Vega kept getting involved, kept just throwing Aleister Black around everywhere. I mean, I'm lost for words because they just beat the crap out of one another. But the finisher, you end up seeing Zelina Vega try to get involved. Well, she did get involved, but Almas catches her, and then Black hits the Black Mass, and new NXT champion is Aleister Black. So, before I did forget to mention, so on the tag team match, I did say Undisputed Era was going to retain. They did retain. And then you have Aleister Black win, which I did say he was going to win. So, 3 for 4 right now. And so then our big main event ended up being not any title match, but the unsanctioned match between Johnny Gargano and between Ciampa. I can't talk anymore. And this one, I mean, like the show, like this one, like the show had so much just ridiculous stuff going on. This one had a lot to live up for, and it was able to. You know, you were able to, you know, there were no tables being broken. Well, no, they didn't break the table. They didn't break the announce table, but they got close. But you did see, you know, concrete involved, and you had the crutches be broken, and the knee brace ended up being used, and it was, you know, it was very, very just, it drew you in, which is a good match, you know. And ultimately, you did end up seeing Johnny Gargano win, so which means he's reinstated to NXT. Even though I think won't be for long, he'll get a main roster spot. I think soon. I don't know if they're gonna have like the feud with Ciampa, like, you know, typically they'd have win, loss, win. But I see Johnny Gargano going to the main roster very, very soon. If you guys do remember, I did say that Ciampa was going to win, and Gargano was going to automatically go to the main roster. But with Gargano winning, I mean, he still could go to the main roster, but it just may not take a little longer, just maybe a little bit longer. The only thing I can complain about the whole show is with the main event, it was a little dragged out. It was, you know, a little longer than 30 minutes, I believe. But you know, that was, you know, it was just a little dragged out. But it was, don't get me wrong, it was a great match. It was just a little kind of long. So, run down the card again one more time. Adam Cole wins the inaugural North American Championship. Shayna Baszler beats Ember Moon for the women's title. Undisputed Era retains and wins the Dusty Classic. Aleister Black wins the NXT title, and Johnny Gargano is reinstated to NXT. And yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot else to say. It was a good show. The bar is set extremely high for WrestleMania. Like there's no way WrestleMania is gonna be able to match it. I mean, unless they just start out the gate just blowing everybody's minds. Which, you guys always know I like to say we'll have to wait and see. We will end up having to wait and see. But so that's that. Do me a favor, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on. If you'd like to follow me on social media, those links will be at the bottom. Leave a comment below whether or not you enjoyed the show, what you thought could have been better, what you didn't like about it either. And I will catch you guys next time.